KDKA-AM.com. Thank you, Christy, and we'll catch you next Thursday. 9:25 from the P.J. Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center. AAA traffic powered by Bowser Genesis in Monroeville. Ever been glamping, Ellen?
Sort of, I guess. Yeah. I mean, we've done the tent thing, and then as we get older, we do solid structures with mattresses. So maybe that's glamping. I don't know. But anyway, oh, goodness. This rush hour this morning, Larry, it's just a rough one for folks trying to travel from the northern suburbs. Yesterday, it was I-79 that was bothered. Now today, we have a big accident for you on 279, just south of the the Venture Street on-ramp, and you're only sneaking by in a single lane. Your backups certainly not as bad as they were yesterday, but you do have slow-go traffic at the Bellevue-Westview interchange and sometimes backing even a bit before that, so extra time is a must. Parkway East inbound is slow for you. At Wilkinsburg, outbound is still sluggish between Rhode Island Road and Monroeville at times because of earlier accidents there. Parkway West inbound is heavy right around the Parkway Center Mall overpass. Our next AAA traffic on the 5s at 9:35. I'm Ellen Gamble on 100.1 FM at AM 1020 KDKA.
This report brought to you by Duke's Mayonnaise.
This is the Duke's Country Song. It's a song about the best mayo. It has a yellow lid, and its full name is Duke's Mayonnaise. Get Duke's Mayo in store. It's got twang.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Protect your liver and give it the support it deserves with Active Liver from New Nordic. Find Active Liver in stores at your local CVS, Meijer Grocery, or online at Amazon or at newnordicusa.com.
Debt payments keeping you up at night? Credit cards, medical bills, personal loans. If you owe more than $10,000 in unsecured debt, we can help you settle for less. At J.G. Wentworth, many clients cut their debt by up to 50% before fees, potentially saving thousands of dollars. Even if your credit is damaged, we can help. And remember, you don't pay us a dime unless we reduce your debt. Call 877-CASH-NOW. The call is free. The consultation is free. And the bigger your debt, the more we can help you save. Act now. If you owe $10,000 or more, call 877-CASH-NOW. That's 877-CASH-NOW. Call right now. Your path toward financial freedom starts today with J.G. Wentworth. 877-CASH-NOW. Results vary. Not all debts qualify. Debt resolution impacts credit and may increase what you owe. Average savings before fees, 43%, 25% after fees. J.G. Wentworth does not pay debts or provide legal, tax, or credit repair services.
Hi, this is Les Botkin of Botkin Family Wealth Management. Every week I change the message on our building sign, and one of my favorites is, "You're never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream." It's so true. I was 63 on the day my daughter Sarah, son Lester, and I realized a big new dream. We opened the doors to our family-owned investment firm. I'd grown increasingly dissatisfied at our Wall Street brokerage, pressured by the priorities of a big firm. We craved a more intimate environment where we could focus on what matters most, relationships with our clients. Sarah and I are certified financial planners, and Lester is a chartered financial analyst. We deliver big resources in a personalized environment where you're important to all of us. Firms turn over all the time. Advisors turn over. We don't. We're headquartered in the South Hills of Pittsburgh. We live here and we work here in the building that we bought together. It's our family helping your family. Find out more at botkinfamilywealth.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
From the Aetna Medicare Studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
44 and overcast at 9:30. I'm Paul Rasmussen in the Sistine Chapel. King Charles of England, leader of the Anglican faith, prayed today with Pope Leo at the Vatican at the start of 2 days of joint events aimed at improving relationships between the two faiths. It's the first time the two church leaders have prayed together after more than 500 years of separation. A bill requiring schools to alert parents and staff about weapons on campus is now on Governor Josh Shapiro's desk. News Radio KDKA's Tamira Rush has more for us in the newsroom.
Paul, under the measure, schools would have to notify parents, guardians, and employees within 24 hours if a weapon is brought onto school grounds, to a school event, or on transportation. Current law already requires schools to alert police and the State Department of Education, but this bill adds families and staff to that list. Senate Bill 246 passed both chambers with broad bipartisan support, though a few Democrats, including Senators Lindsey Williams and Amanda Cappelletti, voted no, citing concerns about unnecessary fear among parents. The bill's sponsors say it's about transparency and safety. Governor Shapiro hasn't said whether he'll sign it. In the newsroom, Tamira Rush, News Radio KDKA.
U.S. Steel is restarting Battery 14 at its Clairton plant today, more than 2 months after a deadly explosion. The company says repair work on the battery is complete and operations can resume. After final safety checks, startup is expected this afternoon. U.S. Steel says the Allegheny County Health Department has been notified and the emissions controls will be active and monitored. At the open on Wall Street, we're waiting for the numbers to refresh here, and we're seeing that the Dow is down 71 points at 46,519. The NASDAQ is down 213 points. KDKA Radio News Time 9:31. Our next update at 10 on the Voice of Pittsburgh, News Radio KDKA.
Spirits are up in Latrobe. We're excited to announce the strong Orlando schedule out of Latrobe. That's right, Orlando is #1. Fly out of Latrobe. Easy drive. Park for free. Book now for your Orlando excursion. Be part of the top destination out of Latrobe.
What does living your best nonstop life mean to you? Cheering on your team at that big game? A music festival with friends? A family vacation? Or maybe a vacation from your family? Live your best nonstop life with low fares and nonstop flights only at Allegiant.com.
Non-stop flights from Pittsburgh to Sarasota Bradenton, one way for as low as $57. Must be purchased by 12/3/2025 for travel between 10/28/2025 and 5/17/2026. Seats and dates are limited. Restrictions apply. See Allegiant.com for details.
Get ready to roll. Bocce House of Pittsburgh officially open and all month long. It's open play. That means free play on the bocce courts. Come experience Pittsburgh's newest social destination, featuring memberships, a luxury cigar lounge, and league play for all skill levels. So grab some friends, enjoy delicious food, and pour yourself a drink at our self-pour bar system. The Bocce House of Pittsburgh, where good food, great drinks, and even better company meet on the court. So visit theboccehouse.com for all the details.
When it comes to building Pennsylvania's future, the laborers are on the job. From highways and bridges to schools, hospitals, energy projects, the men and women of the Pennsylvania Laborers District Council deliver the skilled work that keeps our communities moving forward. Joe LaQuatra is leading the charge to train the next generation, protect worker safety, and stand up for fair wages and benefits. When laborers build, Pennsylvania grows stronger. The Pennsylvania Laborers District Council, working hard every day. My people.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. Ever wonder why Big Wireless wants you on an unlimited plan? They probably want you to cover the cost of those 20-somethings using all that data every month. But most people 50 and up like me only use 12 gigs or less. Don't get bamboozled by Big Wireless. Switch to Consumer Cellular. Our plans start at just $20. And we use the same towers as the big guys. Join the millions who choose something better. Because if you're not using all that data, you're probably getting used.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
Are you tired of online threats? Then get an antivirus. It's the only online protection you will ever need.
Disclaimer: an antivirus is just half protection online. It will not protect you from snoopers or encrypt your traffic. So get better online protection with NordVPN. NordVPN will encrypt your traffic, protect you from malware and phishing, and stop annoying ads. Save 77% on NordVPN and get 3 extra months.
9:35 KDKA from the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center. AAA traffic powered by Bowser Genesis in Monroeville. Let's see what's going on with Ellen Gamble.
What's going on is the ride toward town on I-279 is going to give you some traffic trouble here this morning, Larry. Folks are going to be lining up at the Bellevue-Westview interchange and staying in very slow-go traffic all the way down past the Venture Street on-ramp where you're sneaking by an accident in a single lane there. Lots of crews still on the scene. If you're thinking that 65 would be a good alternative, it's better. than the Parkway North, but it's still very heavy for you, backing with a multi-light delay as you approach the intersection with Millerton Avenue and Brighton Heights before the McKees Rocks Bridge. The lineup on the Parkway West inbound has you cresting the top of the hill, and then you're in the slow-go traffic. Brake lights greeting you on the Parkway East inbound solidly between Wilkinsburg and Edgewood Swissvale. Our next AAA traffic on the 5s at 9:45. I'm Ellen Gamble on 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
Plenty of clouds, breezy and quite cool again today with a passing shower, highs in the low 50s. Mostly cloudy tonight. There could be a shower, though 38. Clouds will break for some sun tomorrow, still brisk and chilly with a passing shower, the high again in the low 50s. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Right now, cloudy and 44 degrees.
The KDKA radio text line is driven by Kenny Ross Auto Group. Find your best deal and Pittsburgh's best warranty at kennyross.com.
Listen to KDKA Radio on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
Thursday, inching through the week. We'll get there, getting closer to the weekend. Like I said, it's a Thursday here, 2 to 6. Colin Dunlap, KDK.
That music sounds like some kind of warning, doesn't it? Aaron, we've had a morning where we've had some transmission issues and some software things going on.
Indeed.
We appreciate your patience, and I think we're working through it, right? You haven't had any additional calls.
No.
All right.
All the calls have stopped. I think we're working through it.
I'm not going to ask for any either. Unless you want to call us. You're certainly welcome. 866-391-1020. That said, getting ready for the last weekend of October. And it looks like it's going to cooperate. It's going to cooperate, Aaron.
Cooperate.
Weather-wise. You know, sometimes your mind is ahead of what you're thinking.
Exactly.
That happens here quite often.
And then your lips glitch and we're good.
Sometimes your mind is behind where you should be, too. We had Clint Hurdle, former Pirates manager, who's going to be in town Sunday 2 to 4 at the Hind History Center yesterday on the show. And one of the things that stuck with me was in his new book, Hurdleisms. And by the way, he's going to a Pens game, then he's going to the Steelers game Sunday night. And I'm hoping when they show him, they got to show him at the Pens game on the big screen. The fan base will go crazy. But one of the things he said that stuck with me was, be where your feet are. In other words, especially with the distractions of the day, he really made a great case for trying to be in the moment.
Which is actually extremely difficult in the time we live in.
It is. Instead of trying to always think about what you're going to say before you fully listen to what the person you're talking to, in many cases, is a family member, a friend, a coworker. Listen to what they're saying. Lock into the moment, because you can't go backwards or forwards. You're there. So be where your feet are. And the other thing that a takeaway was shower well.
Right. Wash it all off.
In other words, at the end of the day, you got to find ways to let it go. Because in the course of every day, not everything's going to go as planned.
Right. If you end the day breathing, it's pretty much a win, I'd say.
Yes. And that said, Sunday night, a lot of focus is going to be on Acrisure Stadium, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Green Bay Packers. And a lot of people are interested in what Aaron Rodgers has to say, because obviously he won a Super Bowl with the Packers, spent 19 years with them, and is excited to be here. But listen to what Aaron Rodgers said yesterday about his relationship with the people of Pittsburgh.
I was around Pittsburgh people my entire football career, starting with Mike McCarthy for 13 years. Mike's from Greenfield, and his love for this city and how he talked about it, and playing with Dom Capers on the staff and Darren Perry and Kevin Green and Ben McAdoo in my room and Frank Signetti and Luke Getsy, Alex Van Pelt, a lot of people from this area. So I knew a lot about it just from talking to those guys. I knew what a great sports town it is, what a great tradition the Steelers have, and that was definitely a part of it. But like I said, Mike T was the first reason.
Mike T being a coach.
The one and only. Mike Tomlin.
Yes.
I love that he called him that, and I love that every single player, if they get a chance to be interviewed by anyone and they ask this player about Mike Tomlin, it's almost like they have to take a pause. It's that huge.
Yet, there's people that they want a Super Bowl every year. It's not going to happen.
Right.
It's happened here 6 times. And Aaron Rodgers knows that Pittsburgh is special for other reasons. He was at the Pens game on Tuesday night.
It's a great sports town. We were at the hockey game last night, saw Sid score a goal, and, Sid, Letang, and Gino all been on the team, I think, 21 years, which is amazing. I'm in my 21st season, so I know how hard it is to stick around as long as those guys have. So there's something special about the connection. I'm in the suite with Mario's, bodyguard Jay up there. Had a great conversation with him. Kiesel's in there as well. I played against Kiesel. That's one of the cool things that Kiesel and I were talking about last night, how in Green Bay and in Pittsburgh there's iconic players, and they come back around, and they live in the city. And they call Pittsburgh home full time. And there's something special about that. Always said there's something in the water when you look at the great quarterbacks that have come from the area. But it's fun to be a part of this organization and the iconic Packers organization for so long, too.
Yeah, and then he talked more in detail about coming here from Green Bay.
I have a lot of great memories from my time there. A lot of great interactions with fans over the years. Living in Green Bay, living in Swamico, living in Hobart, going to Chives, being out and about, seeing people at the Piggly Wigglies when I'm shopping for groceries. I grew up there. I spent 18 years there, from 21 to 39, so I'm thankful for my time there. Obviously, would have loved to ride off in the sunset after a Super Bowl win, but that's not the way the league goes sometimes. I knew the writing was on the wall when Jordan was picked, and as a matter of time, I happened to win MVP the first 2 years he was with us. But I knew at some point there would be a change, and if I wanted to play, it'd probably have to be elsewhere. So I understand the situation. We live and we learn, and I have nothing but love and appreciation for the fan base, for the city of Green Bay, for the city of Swamico and Hobart, where I lived for so many years. I'm excited to see a lot of those people.
And finally, Aaron, I thought the response to what ended up being a viral video after he threw a touchdown last Thursday in Cincinnati, one of his 4, Roderick Jones, 300-pound plus lineman, was so excited he shook him up and ended up tackling him. In the moment, he wasn't real happy. However, he did talk about what happened after the video.
It was right after the throw. He's coming over to me and shaking me and shaking me. And like I texted him, I said, hey, man, I love your energy. I love everything you're about. But also, I'm 41. Okay? You can't be out there tackling me like that. But I love Brad. We had a couple laughs about it. And, I told him I'm getting him next. You better watch his back.
Aaron Rodgers getting ready for the Packers coming to Pittsburgh Sunday night.
This is the Big K Morning Show on 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
I'm with Rocco Florio of AirPro Heating and Cooling, a trusted HVAC company that carries quality Bryant products and serves the entire Pittsburgh area. Rocco, what's up on prices for furnaces and air conditioning equipment?
Larry, it's best for people to purchase now, as equipment prices are going up in the coming months. AirPro takes pride in our prices. We are lower than the competition and provide financing options and long warranties.
Call AirPro Heating and Cooling today at 800-749-0642. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Gather up the season's best savings all month long during the Jim Shorkey Kia Wexford Harvest the Savings event.
Lease a new 2026 Kia Sportage for just $199 a month for 24 months or finance for 1.99% APR for 60 months.
Don't wait. The road to fall savings starts here. Your deal, your way. What a great day at Jim Shorkey Kia Wexford.
Visit us during the Kia Fall Savings event or call 609-735-6849 for offer details.
Looking for the ultimate getaway? Stay and play at the Landing Hotel at Rivers Casino. Whether you're here for a weekend escape or a midweek retreat, we've got everything you need under one roof. Wake up refreshed in one of our stunning rooms and head straight to the action. Just steps away from the casino floor. Enjoy a variety of gaming, dining, and entertainment, all just outside your door. Visit riverscasino.com and book your stay today. Experience the best of both worlds at the Landing Hotel at Rivers Casino. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The Big K Morning Show brought to you by Independence Health System. Expert care here.
945 KDKA from the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center. AAA traffic powered by Bowser Genesis in Monroeville. With the overcast, spritz of rain here and there. What's going on, Ellen?
Oh, well, the rain is the least of the driver's worries at this point, especially if you're trying to travel on 279 southbound, Larry. This has been a pain for a lot of folks for, I guess, about the past half hour to 45 minutes or so. And extra travel time definitely will be needed for you. Earlier accident by the Venture Street on-ramp continues to tie up traffic right around the Bellevue-Westview interchange. As we're looking out live with the PennDOT cameras, we're seeing the traffic is still just getting past there in a single, very slow lane. Maybe at times they're letting you by in 2 lanes, but you got to take it easy past all those crews who are on scene there. So extra time needed. Again, Parkway East easing off between Wilkinsburg and Edgewood Swissvale. Parkway West inbound is stacking at the top of Green Tree Hill. Our next AAA traffic on the 5s at 9:55. I'm Ellen Gamble on 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Hearing the news every day is one thing. Hearing it hit home is something altogether different. That's the difference you hear every day on KDKA Radio. We go beyond the benign headlines and bring the news to life, your life. So stay here and hear the news and what a difference it makes. 100.1 FM and AM 1020, KDKA.
Hey, listen to this.